Good morning and welcome to Coffee and, the longest-running panel discussion show in American radio. To make a comment or ask a question of the panel, call 401-766-1240 or email coffee@woonsockеtradio.com. And now, let's join the Coffee and panel.
Good morning. It is Coffee and time on ON Radio.
Who are you?
Monday, September 8th. Thanks for welcoming me back, Dave. Always appreciate it. I'm Joe Callahan. Hey, how are you? After a week-long trip around the Azores and the Cape of Good Horn and beautiful downtown Mansfield, here I am back in the captain's chair here on Coffee and. Thanks for righting the ship, Dave, last week and dealing with whoever you had to deal with.
Thanks to Bill Murray, who came in because you were gone, and Melissa was gone, and everybody was gone.
Stuff happens, I guess.
Yeah.
Really,
it's
Joe.
tough when you're using your fill-in, and then everybody else doesn't come.
Yeah, that's tough.
Because I'm the fill-in if somebody doesn't show up.
Really, Joe spent the week in Central Falls.
Oh, it was lovely.
Oh.
That's AJ Brissett, by the way.
Hey,
from the Do You Remember
how are you?
program. How are you, AJ?
I know I'd seen him around before.
And Dave
morning,
Richards
all.
is here as well. Hi, Dave.
Yes, good morning, everyone. Nice to have you with us.
All right.
What are we going to talk about today, Uncle Joe?
Well, this was just, it made the rounds yesterday. All
Patriots
weekend.
lost the home opener.
That wasn't all weekend.
You're not going to spend 20 minutes on that?
No, I'm going to spend 20 minutes on something else.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if you saw it. I don't know if AJ saw it over the weekend, but it was making the rounds on the social media. And this is it. Friday night, it was a baseball game between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins in Miami.
Okay.
All right. Just setting you up where this took place. Now, I don't know, Dave, I don't know if you know this. AJ, I don't know if you know this, but there are certain unwritten rules for baseball players and for the fans in baseball. Did you know this? There's unwritten rules?
Hard to imagine. I've seen the book that there's anything that's not written.
No, okay.
Right, there's too many written rules
There
as
are
it is.
quite a bit, but there are unwritten rules. And here are the unwritten rules for the fans. All right? If a ball is hit into foul territory or a home run, okay, and a fan is able to reach it and catch it, then the ball is theirs, okay, to do with what they want to do with.
That's right. Nobody says it's theirs, but
Until
it's
you
theirs
catch it.
because it's too much trouble to go and wrestle it from them anyway.
But
It's
anyway,
a souvenir.
But if the
Right.
ball, and when the ball's hit, a lot of people tend to go for the ball as well. But if the ball hits off your hands or hits off your chest or bounces in front of you, all right?
And returns to the field of play.
No, stays there.
Oh.
'Cause
It's
sometimes
anybody's ball.
It's anybody's ball. It's a free-for-all to whoever can get to it first.
Oh.
All right? So this
That's
is
an unwritten rule.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's not
Going back
anybody's.
to the old
it's
ancient,
not anybody's ball.
You can only own what you can defend.
Yes. And it's not yours
Ah.
until you pick it up. All right?
Possession is 9/10 of
the
the law.
That's right. The other, and there's a third unwritten rule with that, is if you do get a foul ball or a home run, we don't need to, but you normally give it to a child.
Nearby.
Yes, either one of your own
Yeah.
or even someone else's.
Right.
You borrow someone else's.
And here you go, and you get applauded for that, and people like when you do that. And if you don't do that, people start chanting, "Give it to the kid." So anyway, this is what happened in Miami, where the ball hit in a row in front of some people, and there was nobody in that row.
Oh.
So here comes the
Attendance
free-for-all.
is great in Florida.
Miami's not that great. So here comes everybody going for the ball, and a man grabs it, and he walks back, hands it to his son.
Right.
His son is 12.
Okay.
He's there with his son and his two daughters, who are teenagers as well. As soon as he gives it to his son, here comes this woman who grabs him by the arm and starts yelling at him.
The guy?
At the
Or the
guy.
son?
Nope, the husband, the father.
Okay.
He immediately puts his fists up like he's being attacked. And she's so lucky she didn't get slugged because he was ready to hit somebody because he thought he was being attacked. And now
He was defending himself.
you can't now you can't hear what they're saying because it's out in left field, and it's just being picked up by the TV cameras. But they're going back and forth. And the father finally said, I think, he just went, fine. And he took the ball out of his son's glove and gave it to this woman who walked back to her seat because she thought the ball was hers because it bounced in front of her. She doesn't know these unwritten rules. Okay? Now, the joke's on her because this is all captured by the cameras that are there. The woman and the family, they're both Philadelphia Phillies fans. They're in their Phillies jerseys, but the game's in Miami. A few minutes later, maybe an inning later, here comes someone from the Miami Marlins over to the dad and the son and the two girls. She's got a merchandise bag. We saw what happened. The woman is wrong. So here you go. Here's another ball. Here's another hat. Here's a Miami Marlins shirt just for you. Okay. Later on, after the game, someone from the Phillies saw what went on and said, someone go find these people. They got to go into the clubhouse afterwards and meet the guy that hit the home run, and the boy got a signed baseball bat because they did the right thing. The woman, on the other hand,
Talking about making
Yes.
lemonade out of lemons, huh?
yeah. Now the
Really?
woman got booed out of the stadium because they wouldn't leave her alone,
Oh my goodness.
and they're saying let's make this woman go viral, which is already have. And what happens in these kind of situations is if she's got any social media content at all, people will find out who she is. It's kind of like the Coldplay Kiss Cam.
Yeah.
We're going to find out who you are and where you work, and we're going to try to get you fired.
Oh, gosh.
Because if she works for like a municipality or she works for a very large company, it looks bad on the company, and
this
they will
is worse than an
let her-
old-fashioned shunning, isn't it? Yeah.
They will let you go because now people have found out who you are, and
You brought disgrace to the company
on
name.
us. So
Oh.
you're going now. That hasn't happened yet. A couple of
Well, she hasn't come back to work.
No, but it hasn't been found out who she is yet.
Oh, okay.
Some misinformation has come out. Oh, it's this woman. She works at this school department in New Jersey. The school department had to come out and said she does not work for us. She is not associated with us in any way. And but it's made the rounds, and how she's the villain in this whole thing. All for baseball.
Well, that's it for today's show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening.
Now this is funny, AJ. My son worked at not my son, my brother, Kevin, worked at McCoy Stadium for a number of years before they closed down. He was a beer vendor, all right, and he was up along the third base side, so he saw a lot of foul balls come his way and come into the stands over there, and he saw the melee of people going for the ball like that, and he would always yell out, you know, balls cost $5 in the store if you just want to go buy one. No one ever did that. They just no, you got to get
Wow.
you got to get the
Gotta
free
get the
one,
game ball.
and you got to fight with people in order to get it.
So the story with the woman is
Yes.
yet to be resolved.
Not yet, and I keep
Well,
looking.
we
to
may
see
not have seen the end of it.
Who
Right.
she actually is, and then she yelled at and there's because people get their phones out, and now other people are filming her. She's yelling at other people who are yelling back at her. And so now she's fighting the stands.
A really
'Cause
pleasant person.
Not at all. And she does look vaguely familiar to Senator Elizabeth Warren. Very close, but it is not her. So
Okay.
that's already been determined. But that's what was making the rounds on the news over the weekend, of finding out who is this woman. We got to make her the villain, which she already is the villain, around the United States. People are already calling for her. We got to find out who she is, and we have to ban her from every Major League Baseball park in the United
I think
States.
that's wrong.
Yeah, that's
That's wrong.
No,
That's a
that's
little
what they
much.
want.
That's going too far.
You think so?
Yeah.
No, I'm all for that. Because she was wrong.
So what? She's wrong. Have you never been wrong in your life? You want to survive your mistakes, don't you?
Not on camera.
I mean that's over the top.
This lady may not survive her mistake.
She may not. Major League Baseball will probably not do this.
No.
Because it's not anything that was done where anyone got like really hurt or
Right.
anything like that. So they won't do that, and they'll just let it go, and they have to find out who she is, and maybe she will get let go from whatever her job is.
That's too much.
in this. So
Yep,
okay.
too much.
So
I agree.
that's what happened over the weekend. If you just look up Philadelphia Phillies Karen home run, you can see the whole thing happen.
They're calling it a Karen home run.
Well, they're calling her a Karen because they don't know her name.
And there's a lot of people out there don't understand Karen.
What a Karen is. It's she's got the right kind of haircut.
Disagreeable person.
And the right kind of, I want to speak to the manager. kind
Well,
of
the Pats
attitude.
game pales by comparison.
Well, it does. It does. The Patriots lost their home opener. They looked okay for a couple of quarters, but they really looked rough and young. And
Yeah,
like,
but it
oh,
looks like
boy.
they have some potential.
Yes. But
they may finish the season where we don't know.
And we're right, almost the same as last year. Patriots lost, Jets lost, Miami lost, Buffalo wins. So, and Buffalo is expected to win the AFC East. So, it was a tough game for the Patriots yesterday. Although they were winning, that was exciting. I was happy to see that. But when you only
And
score,
then they were losing.
and then they
ran out of time.
And then when you only score one touchdown, it's just not going to happen. You're not going to win.
Not
many
if you let the
games.
other guy score more.
And that's exactly what they did. So
I heard a sportscaster say one time, it's the team that scores the most points that's going to win.
really,
Really?
that's great analysis.
I thought, wow, what a revelation.
Or if you go by the movie, Billy Bean always says it's the team that gets more runners on base that wins.
No, they got to score. I'm counting. And if you watch that at the end of the game,
Nobody
Dave,
scores unless they get on base, Joe. This
well, I
is the
know,
simplistic sort
but
of
no,
point of
watch
view.
it. Watch at the end of the game. They'll actually say, runs, hits, errors, left on base.
Yeah.
And sometimes the left on base is, there's 11 left on base, and you've lost the game because you didn't score. You left them on base.
Right.
Derek Sanderson said that one time. He was the color guy for the Boston Bruins, and they asked him, Derek, what's the key to the Bruins winning the game? They got to score more goals.
Yeah, I mean,
There you go.
Not enough fights, right, Derek?
yeah. When I watch any kind of sport, I always turn the volume way down. I can't stand listening
Really?
to the announcers. They say things that are so stupid. I remember one time watching a football game, and one of the players scored a touchdown,
All right.
and the announcer yelled at the top of his lungs, and his father's a dentist.
Hey, Red Sox had a pitcher who turned into a dentist.
He probably had it written down
Remember
somewhere.
Jim Lomborg?
Yeah, Dr. Jim. He probably had it written down, so I got to fit this in somehow.
Yeah.
All right, well, okay. I've never heard that one before.
You don't
but
know.
okay.
You don't. Was this television?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, there could be the guy down in the truck. You could have a real
Talking in his
jerk
ear?
of a producer who's talking in your ear, saying, "Say it, say it," and you don't understand why he yelled it, but he yelled it because he was being taunted in his earpiece. That you didn't know that.
Yeah, of course.
So he maybe didn't want to say it, but finally he's got to say it. And then all right, take that.
So do you provide your own commentary
Well, I'm
when
sure.
you're watching
I'm
sports
sure.
at home?
I'm sure that the fact that his father was a dentist helped him score that touchdown.
Oh, I'm sure it did. There
Yeah.
you go. Okay. So do you make your own funny comments?
He was
to yourself?
able to pull out a score, huh?
No, I just watch it.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I don't know if you remember. This was a long time ago. They did try
Yes, they did. Yeah. No
having
announcers.
a football game on TV
Yeah,
with
once.
no announcers.
Yeah.
Once.
And they said it was
This
a
was
dismal
crowded.
failure.
It was a
I thought
failure.
it was great.
Well, I think they got complaints. in this.
I have a little behind the story for you on that one. The reason it was a dismal failure is that the union was going to grieve them so bad they wouldn't be able to get announcers for other shows.
Okay.
No, you can't do that kind of stuff because you're going to have a job action on your hands.
That explains it.
And then all of a sudden, it's a really bad idea.
Yeah.
Well, we tried it, and no one liked it, so there we go.
I thought it was great. I
Well,
loved
the
it. There was
people
a-
in the bars didn't even care.
Well, probably because that's right, because you can't hear it anyway. So it was an inconsequential game at the end of the year. It was the Jets and the Bills. They were both not in the playoffs, so it really didn't matter. So they gave it a shot, and they said, "Okay, we're never going to do this again." So
Lousy game.
It was
They
a lousy
blamed
game.
poor ratings.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, because it was a lousy game.
Right.
And I'm sure people
The pairing was preseason,
Yeah.
and it was no good.
I'm sure people tuned in just to say, well, how's this going to work? And okay, well, now I really don't even care about these two teams, so we'll go watch Heidi or something like that.
Speaking of sports teams, don't we have high school football starting up on Friday, Joe?
we sure do.
Yeah.
We sure
Now,
do.
they played a
Yeah.
game last Friday, but that was the injury fund game.
Yeah, this is the real.
We didn't do that one. We seldom do the injury fund games. It's non-league and like that. But, yeah. And I was on Friday at the stadium, the new, they're still going to call it the John Dion Track and Athletic Field, I
Okay.
think. So he gets a little longer name because they made the athletic field there. But I sent some pictures to Kevin. I didn't send them to you because you were like on walkabout.
That's all right. Yeah.
But seriously, nice looking place.
I've seen the pictures, the drone pictures of it, and it looks fantastic.
I'm telling you, people are going to go see a football game, hopefully Friday night, at this new place. And okay, the construction's still going on and stuff like that. It's not
But the
nicey.
field.
It's not done. The ribbon isn't on it yet. But this week they will have a dedication.
Yep.
With the lights and all the rest of that. It's going to be a Friday night light night, and you're going to walk into the stands and you're going to look at that field and say, "This is in Woonsocket."
Yeah.
Now, not to what I'm saying is that we have gotten along on meat and potatoes Barry Field since the 30s. So okay, fine. It's what we own. It's ours, and we love it. But when you walk into this place, it's like walking into like.
It's a shrine.
Yeah, stardom.
So the first high school football game is Woonsocket, I think, against Pilgrim.
It will be against Pilgrim.
Kevin's sports show on Saturday. The Cheap Seats talked to the coach from Woonsocket.
Yeah.
Is the field ready to go? Yes, it is.
Yep.
Is the press box ready to go? Yes, they even turned the electricity on. So,
Yep.
Yay for that.
All of that, and last week they were painting the track,
Make it look more
which
black.
goes around the
Yeah.
football field. You've seen that
Yeah.
before.
The running
Uh,
track, yeah.
Well, because it starts off black and then the track has to end up red, doesn't it?
It doesn't have to, but
So
it
they were-
can.
they
well,
were
they want it
painting-
maroon for the school colors.
They were painting
Okay.
it red.
Okay, makes sense.
So
All
there'll
right.
be a pride for Woonsocket.
Yes.
It'll be something that people in Woonsocket can take pride of. There's always, in any public project, there always seems to be some positive and negative reviews. I defy anybody to go there and not say, wow, this is ours now, this is cool.
And this will be the first year AJ, Tolman, and Shea have got a unified team.
I was just going to say that. Yes,
the
it
Pawtucket-
is.
Well, they're
Team.
getting ready for the one high school
Yeah,
later on.
so they're starting
Right.
this year with a unified
So they
team.
call it the Pawtucket Schools team.
Yeah. They
Well,
got-
both teams have been doing poorly recently,
Yeah.
so they decided to merge the two teams.
And they're going to play at Max Reed? Is that Max Reed Field?
That's what I understand.
'Cause you
Well,
can't-
Max Reed is a newly renovated field.
Is it?
So
Okay. Well, it's really the only field in the city, isn't it?
Really,
You can't play where Max Parento Field used to be. It's not there anymore.
you can't play where McCoy used to be.
No, it's not there anymore. Let's go around the dirt piles.
I thought they were going to leave the football field where Parento was.
No, they ripped it all out.
Yeah.
It's all,
They're not
it's
going to
all gone.
rebuild a football field there?
I don't know what their
Because it'd
plans
be a great
are.
thing. And where's St. Ray's playing?
Same place at Max Reed Field.
Okay,
No, they have
because St. Ray's used to use
yeah.
Parento.
Yes.
They
A Pariso, isn't it? Pariso.
Pariso.
Pariso Field, right.
now they still practice behind Agnes Elementary School, but that's not really set up for a game.
No.
So
I
they'll,
mean,
they'll
yeah.
play at Max Reed as well. All right, break time here on Coffee and more coming your way. Comments and questions can be called in at 766-1240.
OM 1240. Our family caring for your family. The Holiday Retirement Home is a skilled nursing and rehabilitation facility with a home-like atmosphere where laughter is the best medicine. The Holiday keeps their patients and residents involved in varied activities and events so they have the opportunity to live life to the fullest. The Holiday Retirement Home has their own in-house physical, occupational, and speech therapy staff with more than 300 years of combined experience. Stop in for a tour. The Holiday is right off Route 99 on Sales Hill Road in Manville, and for more information you can visit their website at holidayretirement.com.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with AutoPay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and XD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at tmobile.com.
The Coffee and Panel is enjoying coffee from Down East Coffee Roasters. All their coffee is roasted right here in Rhode Island. Down East Coffee Roasters is available at all Little General stores.
ON Worldwide.
It is Coffee and on ON AM and FM. Hi there, Joe Callahan with you, back again, back in the captain's seat. Here with Dave Richards. AJ Brissett is here as well.
It's a moderator. It's not a captain. No bars come with that, you know.
The captain's seat right here. So, a little bit of a...
It is a slightly bigger chair, but that's because Gary sits there.
Did anybody feel the earthquake
No.
off the Rhode Island coast?
No, I was sleeping by then.
1.8. Pretty tiny. Was recorded off Rhode Island around 11:35.
Oh, I felt 1.8
This was
before, but
last Thursday
I
night?
was awake and I was sitting at my desk and I could feel it.
So it happened about 3 miles off Narragansett. It made it all the way to Warwick and Newport. No damage. So everything's fine.
South Kingstown took
South
a shake.
Kingstown a little bit. Hey, what was that? Okay. The earthquake was so bad that the Hotel Viking in Newport had to lay off 105 people.
Joe, you're making that up.
The laying off people I'm not making up, but
Right. Well, that's because
they're
they're
not
doing
laying
a
them off.
renovation.
They're not laying them off because of the earthquake.
They're doing a renovation. They don't need
Yeah.
the help if they're shut down.
Yeah. 105 non-union workers be laid off on November 3rd. They're not closing according to the disclosure. But you've heard that they're doing renovations? Is that why they're closing
Yes.
down? Okay. It doesn't say that in the story we got here. So
Just in time for the holidays.
Marriott just did it 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Marriott shut right down.
Yeah. Okay.
And Gurney's did it before that. There's only 3 big places there anyway. The rest of them is all beds and breakfasts, I think.
All right. I like to point this out that I didn't win the grand prize. I didn't win the grand jackpot in the Powerball, but I squeaked out $7.
$7.
7 whole dollars.
What a loser.
Telling me.
You could retire.
Last week, I know somebody who won $300, and
Wasn't
then
me.
the next day, the next drawing, won $8.
8, yeah.
That's 308.
Well,
they do that again, they're going to have to report it to the government.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, lucky tickets sold in Missouri and in Texas. Have you talked to our friend Craig in Texas? He's one of the
I
persons.
sent them an email this morning, but not on topic.
Yeah.
I told my grandson if I won the Powerball, I'd give him $1.
It's awful nice of you.
A whole buck, a silver one, or a paper buck? Spring for the silver one.
Might be worth more money at some point. Yeah.
I'd be willing to do that.
There you go.
So there was an crash on 95 North in
Oh, yeah.
in Attleboro.
That was grisly. Did
Kind
you
of
see
over
the
the. I didn't,
description of that
no,
one?
I didn't see any pictures on it either.
That was yesterday?
Well, Saturday night into Sunday morning
Oh.
is basically when it happened. But it's bad when you're involved in the accident and you can't get out of your own car, and they got to come in
And it
and
catches
cut you
fire.
out, and it catches fire. That driver was able to free himself, the one that caught on fire. And
That was
they
a
only got
lady.
minor injuries.
That was a lady.
Yeah.
Who was in the
okay.
one? The collision, it sent her into a rollover,
Mm-hmm.
and it caught fire, but she was able to escape the vehicle. That's good.
The man
the
was
other
tra-
one was stuck in it.
And
That
he,
must have caused quite a backup.
I think it closed down 95 for a few
Yeah,
hours.
I'm
For
Sure.
sure, but at
Yeah.
that hour, not so bad, you know.
The one that was trapped, did receive critical. He's in critical condition
Yep,
right now.
still is.
In whatever
he's at-
hospital they brought him
think
to.
he's at
Probably
Sturdy.
Rhode Island. Is he at Sturdy?
Could be sturdy.
Okay, or Rhode Island Hospital like that. It's as people may know, I had to have an operation last week, and it was at Sturdy. when you go into the information desk, I don't know if they do this at Landmark. I don't think they have to, but you say where you're going to go, and there's a whole sheets written out of here are your directions of how to get where you have to go.
They don't have the red stripe and the green stripe and the blue stripe on the floor.
No, they should do that. That's a smart thing to do. No. It's go down here. You got to look for elevator A, B, or C. You got to make sure you take the right one.
At Landmark, they have two people there in case one's busy on the phone, and they give you directions. They don't hand you a sheet though. They explain through those doors, turn right, go down to the elevators. They'll be on your left, third floor.
Well, we started walking. We had a little sheet of paper. I handed it to my daughter. I said, "Well, you're gonna have to do this backwards, so memorize it, so we can get out of here." And as we're walking down,
she took a day off of school for you.
School hadn't started.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, school started the next day. So we're walking down the hallway, and we're passing someone that's pushing a cart, a very large cart. It was one of the cleaning people, and she stopped what she was doing and said, "I'll show you how to get there." When we got off the elevator, and she took us to where we had to go.
Oh,
this
that's
wasn't
nice.
Not a doctor, not a nurse. It was a cleaning lady.
That's
nice. That was great. Thank you so much.
Rhode Island Hospital used to give you sheets of paper like that.
How to get to where you're going?
I don't think they do that anymore, but I do. I think some sections are painted, like you said, Dave.
Well,
it's a handy way to get you from one place to another.
Does Landmark paint the?
Of course, some people are colorblind, right? They can't tell red from blue.
Yeah,
that's true.
Trouble. Hopefully, you're there with somebody who isn't
right
colorblind. And just all right. Tell me how to get there, will you, please? And we had a tornado in Massachusetts.
Yes,
on
you did,
Saturday.
but it doesn't say where.
Holden, Massachusetts.
Seriously, I didn't see that.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
Yep. Touched on Worcester County, which is where Holden is, near South Road. And knocking down numerous trees, but sparing most area of structures of damage.
Sparing most.
They weren't boxing.
Yeah, they put 2 R's in that. They could do that.
No injuries reported. National Weather Service still assessing the damage to determine how powerful the twister was and the exact path it followed. They couldn't have there was supposed to be a Worcester Red Sox game on Saturday night, and it was postponed because they got a ton of rain.
Because of this,
They got a ton of rain.
So yesterday they played 2 and split.
That's right. And they were going to try to play it on Saturday, but too many puddles in the outfield. And they said, we just can't get it off the field in time, so let's play 2.
Plus, they knew the worst was yet to come.
Yeah. Well, probably. Yeah, more coming your way. So that's what happens.
Did you guys get a downpour type of shower around noontime on Saturday? There was one errant cloud, and this is terrible because Linda Tebow, she had a big event over at the Beef Barn, and she was hoping for good weather, and it looked like all the rain was going to come in Saturday after dinner time. And so I sent her a little email. Looks like all the rain's going to come in Saturday after dinner time, and it was a beautiful day Saturday, but right around noontime, boy, the place got soaked. Yikes. I don't know if it happened there in North Smithfield at the Beef Barn, but I know where we were in Mendon, gee whiz, it was really good. And Uxbridge also got it, I know, because I was at the line between the two of them. So if you didn't see it, then it was a localized thing. It was just an errant cloud.
I don't remember that.
An eager beaver ahead of the onslaught, the vanguard.
I got stuck in rain yesterday.
Well, there's a lot of rain yesterday.
Well, there's a lot of rain.
It took out Bruce Palmer's car show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got
and I didn't get to the lawn again.
Well, you can if it's going to rain.
Well, here Saturday, Sunday. I should be able to find, take care of my chores and still find a place to do. Saturday, downpour.
Downpours, yeah.
I
I felt bad because Pawtucket was having its annual festival all last week and into the weekend.
Was it Septemberfest?
And the Philharmonic usually plays at Slater Park. Well, was due to play at Slater Park on Saturday night, but they were rained out.
Wow.
I thought that was PVD Fest, Providence. Or was that the previous weekend?
That was the
Did I miss
previous weekend.
Yeah. Or did they? Is
Yeah.
Providence over 2 weekends?
Well, I don't know, but
It's a
PVD
different-
Fest, they were
different
making a
fest.
big deal of it because they changed Kennedy Plaza from a bus station to a fairground.
Yeah.
Right.
And they moved the buses someplace else. So that it was people knew about it. It was a big thing.
Two different
And,
festivals.
yeah, right. But they were the same weekend, were they? This past weekend? Oh, that's something
think
else.
so. But,
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I didn't hear about any stabbings and shootings and stuff like that, so I wasn't sure they had it. It's
In Providence, that is,
yeah,
yeah.
right. What can I say?
All right.
You're always hearing about that stuff on the
Oh,
weekends
I
down
know.
in Providence. You have a festival. I don't know.
It's going to happen. That's right. All right, we're gonna take a break, and
I'm
it's time for the
glad.
weather.
I'm being facetious.
I know.
You know.
Time for the weather forecast being brought to you by Unbound.org.
A nice sunny day with a high near 72 degrees today. Tonight, patchy fog after 5 a.m., otherwise mostly clear with an overnight low of 46, calm wind. Tuesday's weather, sunshine and 73. Wednesday, partly sunny and a high of 70. Thursday, sunshine and 78. Friday, sunshine and 72. Saturday, sunny skies and a high of 74. And on Sunday, mostly sunny with a high of 73 degrees.
Outside the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio in the corner of Park Ave and Kennedy Street with the cloudy skies, we have 53 degrees.
A girl in Kenya dreams of becoming a doctor.
You don't say. You keep going.
I just did.
I know you.
An elder in Guatemala dreams of being part of a community. Reach out and change their world, and it will change your own.
So-
Unbound.org.
That's so profound.
Oh, it is.
Nicely done, AJ.
Well,
Thank you.
Thank you for letting me read that, Joe.
Guiding and assisting a family as they honor and celebrate the life of someone they love is our mission at Menard Locouture Funeral Homes. From personalized memorial cards, video tributes, to individual requests, such as the presence of sporting gear or even a motorcycle in front of the funeral home, we are able to walk with you as you make decisions at a difficult time. As you plan a loving remembrance for one close to you, Menard Locouture Funeral Home will be there for you.
Kafin Oil believes in service. Whether you need an automatic oil delivery, servicing, or a late-night emergency repair, Kafin Oil will be there. Kafin Oil installs gas and oil burners, too, water heaters, and central air conditioning systems. Stay comfortable year-round with the Kafin Oil team of professionals. Kafin Oil of Woonsocket, 765-3881. Keep that number handy, 765-3881.
ON Radio.
It's Coffee In here on ON Radio. Thanks for joining us. Joe Callahan here with Dave Richards. AJ Brissett is here as well. And we just got a press release from the Autumn Fest, and that they're going to be doing 3-on-3 basketball tournaments and a cornhole tournament. Do you ever play cornhole?
Yes,
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah? Are you good at it, though?
No,
It looks so simple.
I'm quasi good at it.
It looks like such a simple game, kind of like horseshoes, and it's terribly, I wouldn't say difficult, but tough to win.
You know, I watch
It's-
professional cornhole.
There is such a thing.
Yeah, and some of them are so bad. I know I could beat them.
So this is where you got the
Well, there's
slant.
so many people who try to slide it up the board into
that's
the hole.
the way
Yes.
to do it.
Well, I don't know. The real pros, I suppose, probably
Drop it
lob
in?
it. Yeah, they lob it. They make a big arc, and it comes in like an eagle.
Comes in
into
like
the
an eagle.
hole.
Yeah.
Or like, well, I've seen most try to hit it at the front of the board and just try to slide it up to get into the hole. Just getting it onto the board, I think, is a miracle.
Really?
Sometimes
Well, I can get it on the
'cause
board,
I've
Joe.
tossed it, and it's like, well, too far, too short, wide right, wide left.
Well, what are you worried about?
Wow, this is tough.
Your, your opponent has to go shagging for it.
But I'm not getting any
Throw it
points.
overhand. Go for the bleachers.
So let's see. The cornhole tournament we held on the Saturday of Autumn Fest. 2 teams of 2. It'll feature teams of 2 versus 2, so it's 2-on-2. It's $25 per player. There is a grand prize, $350. Second prize,
Whoa.
$200. Third prize is $50.
That'll buy a lot of dynamites in
Yeah.
the concession area, that's for sure. You can buy it for everybody.
And 3-on-3 basketball tournament will go on as well on the Saturday. That's $30 a player.
They got nice courts over there.
Yeah. Teams of 3, she says, like 3 tickets in their cart when registering. I don't know what that means.
No pickleball?
I don't think they have pickleball courts at World War II Park.
Oh, you know.
Prizes that for as well. First place is $500. Second prize is $250. Third place is $100.
Plus, cucumbers are very expensive these days.
They used to have tennis courts over at World War II Park, and they took them
yeah.
out, and they put in these basketball courts.
It all
I guess to
became
be used.
overgrown, and they were underused.
Yeah, so
we needed the room for something else. So we put Kitty Fest
the basketball courts cannot be converted into pickleball courts, so they'd have to build something. So no. Do you still see that as a rising game? Are people still playing this quite a bit?
Pickleball?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because I thought it was going to be a fad and be done.
It is. It's just a longer fad than you thought.
Right.
Maybe.
Well, it seems to be more popular in other parts of the country.
Right.
Where
In
you can
Rhode
play it
Island
more
here,
outside.
they have been trying to get people involved in it, but it's not been as successful as they would have liked.
Is it because it's too cold in the wintertime? You just can't play it outside?
I don't know what the reason is.
Because I wonder about, as an example, let's take forecourt tennis in Cumberland. Do they switch their tennis courts, their indoor tennis courts, into pickleball courts during the wintertime?
They could if they wanted to get hit in the back of the head with a tennis racket.
Well, that's right.
Some
Now,
of their
are there
fans
too
may
many?
not like that.
There you go.
So I just don't know.
I used to play racquetball over there. I love racquetball.
I don't think you can play.
That's a sport that you don't hear of anymore.
I don't think you can play it anywhere anymore.
Oh.
No one plays it.
It was so popular, too, for a long time. I used to play 5 hours at a time.
Wow. You any good?
I was fair.
Fair. Okay.
That's the best I can say.
The wall was concerned when he walked in, anyway.
There was a lot of banging into the walls.
I wanted to play squash. The
Okay.
Y had a squash court,
Yeah.
and you don't hear of that anymore either.
Nope. They still play handball, I
And
think,
whatever-
like in New York City.
Whatever happened to
Outside.
video stores? This is, you're right. Some things come and things go.
Well, streaming took over from the video stores.
Right.
So, all right. So, on another note, New Hampshire is not happy with the state of Massachusetts
Oh, them and about 11 other
and a
states.
few other states. They're among 24 states that want to take they want to take a dispute with Massachusetts about gun laws to the U.S. Supreme Court. The Massachusetts Supreme Judicial Court has ruled that the state's firearm restrictions apply to visitors from the Granite State and elsewhere.
They
So if you
apply
can-
to everybody if you're inside the Commonwealth of
borders.
Yeah, I thought
Massachusetts.
that was a given in any state.
I guess not.
Me
If you
too.
can carry in your home state, you should be allowed to carry in.
Is that one of
in
those
other
unwritten
states.
rules like baseball has?
It could
Because
be.
I would never go. When you enter another state, then you're under their rules.
Yeah.
New Hampshire Attorney General disagrees. John Formella argues the Second Amendment does not end at the state border. But Massachusetts Attorney General Andrea Campbell tells Channel 4 in Boston her office will defend the state's gun laws if the Supreme Court takes the case. So,
I think New Hampshire is wrong.
okay.
I think you're bound by the laws of the state you're in.
Right.
So if you're from now, Texas has you can carry, you can have the gun on the hip. So if someone from Texas
Oh,
shows up,
In Texas, anything goes.
okay, Arizona. So you can't have it on your hip if you're a legal resident of the state of Arizona. You can't carry it outside in Massachusetts, right? That is the rule.
Well,
Or the law, I should say, not just a rule.
That's not my understanding of the law. My
No?
understanding of the law is that the laws of the jurisdiction in which you are existing are the laws that protect you and the laws that govern your conduct.
Right.
Because it's a two-way street. The laws protect you, and then they govern your conduct so that you'll fit in with everybody else who needs protecting.
And it's the same way if you go to another country.
Right.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
You know, I mean, gee whiz, this is way too unreasonable to think that just because our gun laws here in our state are lenient, if you go to another less lenient state with regards to the carrying of firearms, you got to play the ball by when in Rome, you know?
Okay. Did you know this was a rule, by the way? In I know it's in New Hampshire. You cannot take wood, like logs, from outside the state and bring them into New Hampshire to burn.
Oh well, yeah.
Oh, it's-
that's because it depends. It has such a very vibrant logging industry.
Well, it's not only that. You're not allowed to take wood from one state to another.
Yes, yes.
And that's in a lot of states.
I'm sure it is.
And
yeah.
I think part of the reason is because of the insects. You're bringing insects into one area where they probably don't have those insects.
Okay.
So you're not wild about your car or your recreational vehicle either, because you could pick up something somewhere. It could be underneath the fender well. You can bring it in. And, well, they're all worried about pests and the
Yeah.
migration of
Right.
pests that
You've heard
do
about the
damage to the
lanternfly.
environment. Yeah, the lanternfly. They're just putting a big alert out for the lanternfly.
Right.
4 years ago, everybody said, "What the heck is a lanternfly?" Now, it's on the list. You
It's
got
es-
to worry about it.
It's established. They say they can't even eradicate it now.
Well,
It doesn't have a natural enemy.
They're asking us to kill it.
Yes,
Whenever you see it, just kill it.
I did. I saw that.
What if you like the lanternfly? I don't want
I
to
haven't
kill it.
seen any lanternflies.
Well, they're not in Pawtucket. They're down in Smithfield.
I've seen fireflies, but not lanternflies.
Have you seen a dragonfly?
Well, there could be a fire inside the lantern making the light. Would that be a lanternfly firefly? Never mind.
I think that has to be investigated, Dave.
I'm trying too hard.
All right. The rumor went out over the weekend. I know we'll all be very excited.
Joe Callahan will be on Coffee and Monday.
No, that wasn't a rumor.
Oh, okay.
I think it was the New York Post reported that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce will have their wedding in Rhode Island.
At
No,
her,
like,
at her
They
place.
got she owns
I
a
would
beautiful
say-
place for it.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it would make sense. It would be at her house down in Watch Hill.
Westerly, yeah.
She's got a beautiful place
But
there.
no word on whether that's actually true.
Well, you know,
But why
that-
not? you
That's
know?
what makes horse racing. Rumors.
And it's perfect for security reasons. You can hire a security force to keep all the rabble rousers out, while they keep all the people they
Two
want
security
in.
forces
I'm
is
sure.
what she's going to need. She's
You know,
going to need
she-
one if by land and one if by sea.
There you
Come
go.
by boat
You know she takes fans through her house
in Watch Hill.
in
Or
Watch Hill.
They
yeah.
do. I don't. She's hardly ever there.
Well, it's true, but the fact is that she is a very personable young lady.
Yes.
She is,
Mhm.
and every city she plays in, she donates tens of thousands of dollars to the local food bank or
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
That she does that. So it's awful. That's very nice of her.
Of course, so did Al Capone during the
Well, he was just trying. He was
Depression.
He was trying to
Wait a minute now.
launder some money.
That doesn't
so-
make your point very good, does it? No, she's a nice lady. She's a nice lady. She apparently is as nice as she appears.
yes, that's what I hear too. That's what I
Apparently,
read.
as nice as she appears. I didn't say too much right there, but
Right.
boy, did I talk a lot.
Well, look at the show she did. Was that at Gillette
She was at
last
Gillette.
year?
Right.
Yeah.
3-hour
Three
show
shows.
in the pouring rain.
One day was in the pouring rain. Yeah.
I mean, how many? I don't think a lot of performers would do that.
No, they would probably say, "I don't want to be out there in the rain." But she, she had 60,000 fans who only had tickets to that show, and we probably can't
I mean,
postpone it to another day.
It just goes to show what Dave said, that she's a nice person.
Was she thoughtful?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
What other rumors do you have?
Well,
Joe?
the
What
rooms-
happens to a cashmere sweater when it's out in the rain? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. Why would you wear a cashmere sweater to a summertime
Hey, Leslie's
thing?
here. Come on in, dear.
All right. Then we'll take a break here on the Coffee and program, and we'll be hearing from Leslie Page with her At the Library report coming up in just a few minutes, right here on the Coffee and program.
ON 1240.
The NFL season is rolling. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code BOBSHERRY. That's code BOBSHERI to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first $5 bet. Plus, over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7937. 877-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas. 21 plus. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Fees may apply in Illinois. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
WOON Radio.
It's Coffee and here on ON AM and FM. Thanks for joining us. Joe Callahan here with Dave Richards, AJ Brissett, and we're being joined by Leslie Page from the Woonsocket Harris Public Library. First time she's been here in person in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, well, it happens that way.
It happens that
but
way.
It's so nice to have her here.
Yes,
now,
it is.
Leslie, here's the straight line. What's happening at the library?
Well,
Let me tell you.
let me tell you. We are now back on our regular hours, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We offer self-service photocopying and faxing, and our reference department provides notary services free of charge on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m., 2 to 4, and 6 to 8 p.m., Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. and 2 to 4 p.m. This week, the Children's Department is offering Sensory Exploration Fun today at 10 a.m. and on Wednesday, September 10th, also at 10 a.m. For more information about all children's programs, please call 767-4122. This week, the Teen Department is offering tabletop role-playing game on Tuesday, September 9th at 3 p.m., and storytelling through theater on Thursday, September 11th at 3 p.m. For more information on all teen programs, please call 767-4132. The next Tech Tuesday will be held on Tuesday, September 9th at 2 p.m. Learn how to access ebooks and audiobooks on your mobile devices and or email tips and tricks. Call 767-4124 to register. And the next tabletop role-playing game for adults will be held on Saturday, September 20th from 1 to 3 p.m. Call 767-4132 for more information. All of the latest information about programs, services we offer, and how to reach us can be found at our website, woonsocketlibrary.org, or on our Facebook page. If you have any questions or would like more information about anything I've mentioned today, please call us at 769-9044. And we look forward to seeing you at the library.
All right, Leslie, thank you very much.
We were waiting
Welcome
for
back.
that last line.
That's right.
I know,
That's
right?
the closing lines.
Closing
That's how I know you're done. All right.
Wake up, Joe. She just said it.
Oh, she's done. Okay. The
Joe is back with more rumors.
not a rumor. This actually took place, but I don't know if anyone here does these things. You know, you go on YouTube or you go on TikTok, and they got different challenges. Sometimes they're stupid to do. But this woman from California.
What would you expect from social media?
I know, but this woman from California, and not any kid, she's 36, some kind of YouTube challenge. She had to go to Michigan to do something out in the state forest, and she got lost and had to be rescued by the state police. She was a contestant in a YouTube survival challenge, became lost on Friday evening, was reported missing at 5 a.m. on Saturday, and they found her at 10:40 a.m.
I think that she should receive
Saturday.
points for not dying.
Well, she was only really gone for
It might offset the
5
points for
hours.
her intelligence quotient that she sacrificed to participate in that, and that she should get points for not dying.
State
Because
police-
obviously she had to reach out to somebody, so she's smart enough to take along a phone that wasn't
Well, I would hope so.
discharged.
I hope
That's
so.
a great suggestion.
You know?
Michigan State Police searched the forest with canines. Didn't help. They had to call in a helicopter. And the helicopter was able to find her using their camera, pointing down. Oh, there she is. Okay.
Maybe
and
they
I
have
wish-
heat signature
Maybe,
cameras.
Maybe they do. And but by 10:40 in the morning, the sun's up and they can actually see her. I wish I told you what the actual challenge was. What are you there trying to do? And
Doesn't sound like she's a hiker.
I don't know, but she came all the way from California to take part in this little event. And just,
Get lost in Michigan. That was
Yeah.
the challenge right
and-
there.
And then she wins.
She won?
Well, she won getting lost, if that was, if that was the thing, by the way. Back to Travis and Kelsey for just a minute. Travis and Taylor. The band Foreigner wants to be the band at the wedding. They put out what they call a formal offer on their Instagram page.
And how much are they going to charge for that?
It's probably free. I bet they do it for free. The Post just says,
Taylor,
"Dear-"
being in the business, will know a few people that she could honor
True.
with a request.
I would imagine she probably has her own band, too.
Well, yep.
Well, she does.
But the Post says, "Dear Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, we know what love is." Get it? That's their song. We spent 40 years figuring it
I
out.
wanna know what love
Yes, and now you guys have too. So
How about another one bites the dust?
that would Queen would have to do
Yeah,
that.
but
one.
no, Freddie passed away. It's not the
From
same.
beyond.
Yeah, but Adam's doing a fine job filling in for him.
Uh-huh.
They still sell out. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
And the other two guys in Queen really like Adam, so they're very happy.
Good.
So there you go.
Where are
let's
the
see.
hit records? That's where I want to
Oh, they're not making anything new.
Oh,
They can just go on what we've already done.
I suppose so. Now that Pink has taken over the charts.
It's
her birthday today,
Is she
you
still
know.
on the charts?
Yes, it's her birthday today.
So, you hate when this happens. A woman in Virginia, she's recovering. She was accidentally shot using the bathroom at a supermarket. Ever hear of Food Lion? They're very big.
Oh yeah, Food
down
Lion
Yeah.
is good.
South.
It's
Yeah.
big in some countries, some parts of the country.
in Virginia. The other occupant in the Food Lion bathroom was an off-duty officer working security. The victim was transported to the hospital and is suffering from non-life-threatening injuries, but expected to be okay. Officials say the officer is on administrative leave during the investigation. So I guess his gun just
And the victim's
went
looking
off.
for a lawyer.
Well, sure. Now we get to sue everybody.
So was she shot because she was using the restroom?
It sounds like it was an accident.
Well, yeah, it
Yeah.
got accidentally shot.
An accidental discharge, and coincidentally, the bullet hit her because she was
Yeah.
occupying the same space.
So maybe the
More or
other did they drop their gun to have it go off? Were they reaching for their gun?
Could happen,
I don't
you
know.
know.
It could.
Belts are
I don't know.
unbuckled, and it could fall down to the floor. People
know.
don't get that. So many people in the police movies throw down your guns. It's about the worst thing you can do to a weapon. Throw it down on the ground. It will discharge under many
Really?
circumstances if you drop it to the floor. You were saying?
Nothing. I was listening
And
to
I
you.
think someone has to look into what the gun laws are in Michigan.
Virginia.
Oh, this was
Virginia,
in
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Oh, that's right. Going back to the woman in Michigan.
Right.
but it was
And,
Virginia.
and
She wasn't shot.
and then we have to obey them while we're in Virginia.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. All right. A new study says couples usually share mental health diagnoses.
You mean if one's crazy, they're both Looney Tunes?
Yes. That's how it works, I guess.
Well, it's publish or perish, right, Joe?
The study for the journal Nature Human Behavior looked at data from nearly 15 million people.
And they figure the entire planet's crazy.
And it was
so
done
it
with
works.
researchers from Denmark, Taiwan, and the United States. And the researchers used national registries to find how many couples share psychiatric diagnoses. The researchers found that when one partner was diagnosed with any of the 9 disorders studied, the other was likely to be diagnosed with one as well. Likely the same diagnosis.
I've heard that.
Yeah, have you?
Well, they say the longer you're together, the more alike you become.
So you
so-
share everything, right?
So I guess it works with mental health, too.
So here are the 9 mental health disorders, all right?
The top 9.
Are?
Is this
In no
David
partic-
Letterman?
In no particular order.
The top 9 mental disorders.
Anorexia nervosa.
Oh dear.
So you don't usually hear about that in adults.
Is
That's
that
usually,
number 9?
It doesn't say
You
what
have to
number
do it
we're on.
in reverse
All
order.
right.
Yes.
Anxiety, attention deficit hyperactive disorder, ADHD,
Right?
autism,
Right.
bipolar disorder, depression,
Compulsive.
obsessive compulsive
There you
disorder,
go.
schizophrenia, and substance abuse disorder. So those are your choices.
Maybe it's just a matter of like being attracted to like. I don't know.
Maybe.
Or looking for some hobby to share with each other.
Or looking for love in the wrong places.
Well, I don't know if you're a couple, you haven't looked in the wrong place.
But there's a study out for
Maybe you
everything.
weren't choosy enough.
There you go.
A study recently presented at an American Heart Association conference says children with higher blood pressure at age 7
Right.
may be at heightened risk of dying of heart disease by their mid-50s.
Duh. Publish or perish.
Yeah. Well, don't get your blood pressure taken at 7.
Wow.
You'll never know.
That'll take care of everything.
Prior research has shown that childhood blood pressure is linked to an increased risk of cardiovascular disease in adulthood. The researchers used the National Death Index, there is such
There
a
is
thing,
one?
to follow up on the survival or cause of deaths of approximately 3,800 children who had their blood pressure taken at age 7 as part of the Collaborative Perinatal Project.
Well, I've heard that more children have high blood pressure than ever before.
Is that because of what? And people blame phones on that, don't they?
Yeah,
Just
and
all the
lack of
social-
exercise.
The social media anxiety and things like that'll run up your high blood
Exercise
pressure.
will help to regulate your blood pressure.
But they don't want to exercise, Dave.
Well, okay. But exercise will help regulate your blood pressure, and if they don't exercise, and we're talking cardio style exercise.
Yeah. Go out and run
if
around for a while?
Well, it's the way it was when many of us were growing up. It's, hey, Mom, I'm going to be out with the gang, and you're out, and you're back by supper.
All right.
And that's it. And, that was your job. Get out of the house if the weather was good enough.
Don't come back until later.
Right, and come right. Don't be walking in and out of the house,
That's
bringing in all the
right.
dirt and
Dirt,
stuff
yeah.
like that. We'll catch you later, kid. Don't kill anybody.
All right. Have you heard it? You must have heard of the keto diet.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, my brother went on that.
All right. Have you heard of it, Leslie?
I've heard of it, but I'm not sure what
All
it
right.
is.
A new study published in Cell Reports says the keto diet may speed up the aging process, specifically in men, Dave. Make sure your brother knows this.
Well, I explained that. He's a younger brother, so he's probably trying to catch up.
The study suggests that estrogen protected female mice consuming a keto diet from the risk of aging. The study's authors say the keto diet produces excess oxidative stress, which speeds up cellular aging by producing cells responsible for aging. The researchers found that giving the mice estrogen or estradiol and antioxidant agents stopped the rapid cell aging.
So pretty soon, Dave, your younger brother will be older than you.
Takes the pressure off me.
They won't be looking at you anymore, right?
That's right. Nobody's gonna be looking and say, "Oh, that's Dave."
We got to wrap up the show soon. We've got a couple of more minutes to go, but AJ said he had a thought for the day.
A
Right.
thought for the
and he
only
wanted-
one, AJ?
He wanted to give it to
Joe
Are
us.
we
is limiting me
rationing
to
these
one.
things out?
Just one.
This is the thought, Monday's thought for the day. It is better to have loved and lost than to have your ear pinned under a manhole cover.
I'll have to write that. Can I write that down?
Yeah, right.
So I don't
That's a
remember
keeper
it.
right there. Thanks. Hand me that pen, will you, Joe?
Is that from personal experience?
You don't have anything that's 4 sentences long, do you? Because we have another minute.
No,
Well-
Joe has limited me to one.
Just one. Okay. In case you're wondering, the Patriots play this coming Sunday,
Yeah.
and they take on the Miami Dolphins
Oh boy.
down in Miami.
Who lost?
Well, they haven't played yet, Dave.
No. Oh, the Dolphins didn't they? Yeah,
They
didn't-
lost yesterday.
Yeah, they lost yesterday.
Yeah.
Isn't that what I said?
Dolphins, Jets, and
Dolphins?
Patriots all lost.
Right.
Bills won.
Right.
So, 2 0-1
Those
teams.
rascals out there in Buffalo.
Oh, I know. The 2 0-1 teams will play each other.
They obviously didn't get the memo.
That what, they
Obviously.
were supposed to lose.
Well, everybody else in the division did. They're the only one with a blue shirt.
They almost lost though. So
Yeah.
41-40 was
Almost
the final
doesn't
score.
count in football.
Just horseshoes and cornhole. Cornhole
And
counts.
nuclear war. You forgot the
Cornhole.
other one. We don't say anything about nuclear war anymore.
Nah, it's depressing. So
Well, certain amount of finality to it. But Mr. Trump has himself a Department of War.
he changed
No
the name,
more
right?
Department of Defense. It's the Department of War.
Department of War.
And Mr. Trump also has suggested that the folks in Chicago, if they don't shape up PDQ, will be finding out why we call it the Department of War. I think he really misspoke on that because later on he tried to retract the whole meaning of all of that. But whatever. I mean, if you talk in public all the time, you're bound to say something bozo once in a while.
Did you see the gang member in Chicago that basically said, "Bring it on," to the Trump? We dare you to come here and get us.
Oh no!
I'm like, oh yeah.
Did that really happen?
Yes, I saw that. Yes.
No, I didn't see
I
that.
said, oh, not very smart.
This is not getting entertaining, boys and
No,
girls.
now it's getting serious. But anyway, we got to wrap it up on that note. So we thank you very much for listening in. Always appreciate it. AJ, thanks for coming in today.
My pleasure. Thanks for asking me.
Always appreciate it. Leslie, thanks for coming in today as well.
Oh, thank you for having me. It was good to be here
All right.
in person.
Nice to have you in person.
And Dave, thanks for coming in today.
Yes, thanks, Dave.
Thank you. You're most welcome, AJ. I've enjoyed myself tremendously. Now I have to go and not enjoy myself by doing some other things for business, which some are more enjoyable than others, that's for sure. But no Gary Smith today. Lisa was due today. I don't know if she's coming in for the task force show.
I don't know.
We're going to find out in
find
just
out.
a few minutes, right after the news and Lou's Sports.
All right.
And we shall explain who won and lost yesterday.
I already explained it to you. I'll talk to you at 2 this afternoon here on ON Radio.
Broadcasting live and local daily from the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio at the corner of Park Avenue and Kennedy Street. This is WOON Woonsocket Radio. And now, the news.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. President Trump says foreign companies need to hire and train American workers and respect immigration laws following a raid at a Hyundai manufacturing facility in Georgia.